I'm so sorry. You always make me giggle.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the Flarebar.com show live, Tales of the Cocktail 2015. You know her, you love her, the face of Ketel, Dianna Greene. How you doing, Dianna?
So good to see you, Rob.
I just do that just to get a free kiss every time. And welcome to the show, Jaren. Jaren, how you doing, buddy?
Good, brother. Good to see you.
Good to see you again. You came down for USPG Palm Beach with Nolet and did some kick-ass Nolet cocktails, and I got to know a little bit more about you since then. I'm impressed, man. You're doing some good things.
So are you. Happy to be here, brother.
Dude, I just get everyone drunk and we just have fun. And like a Nolet's party in Ketel One, they always bring up more people are still coming in the door. It's just turned into a great party here. But now, let me tell you this. This is your guys. How many tails is this for you?
This is 5 for me.
5 for you, Jaren?
6 for me, I believe.
Wow, good for you guys. Now, let me ask you this. From your first tails to now, how have your goals changed from coming the first tails to how they changed it now, this year?
I will kick this off. The first year I did Tales, I did the Founders Club Pass. And it's 3 seminars a day. There's a 10:30, a 12 o'clock, and a 3 o'clock. When are you supposed to have lunch?
Yeah.
You cannot go to Tales and not eat lunch. And it also included all the parties. And I mean, I was a rookie in the business then. So it was fun. I learned a ton. But now it's a little bit more focused. I'm a little bit more interested in, certain things, meeting and hanging out with the great people in the industry and being here with you.
Oh, yes.
And losing my voice. And losing my voice.
Jaren?
It's a mindset thing for me. When I first started coming to Tales, it was really scary. It's kind of overwhelming. There's so many people you want to meet and things you want to do and things you want to see and friends you want to connect with. But now I'm able to relax a little bit more and kind of take it as I want to.
Is there any advice that Jaren now would love to give Jaren 6 years ago about tails that you wish you would have known then?
Drink more water.
And comfortable shoes.
Yes.
Drink
Wear
responsibly.
shoes. Yes.
Yeah, or shoes.
And have a plan. Have a plan.
Yeah.
You have to have a plan. You can't just come and show up and be like, oh, well, I'll just get into everything. You have to actually buy tickets, and you have to be prepared to actually be here to have a productive time.
One thing I can definitely say is that being prepared, which I'm horrible at, but other than that, knowing where stuff's going on, the Tales of the Cocktail app this year, I thought was a big improvement, giving me reminders. Bartenders forget everything, and be able to get reminded, hey, 30 minutes, you need to be here, I thought was great. What were you guys' thoughts on it?
Amazing. It was actually amazing because it did remind me a number of times where I was supposed to be. Because I do get caught up. I stop and talk, and next thing you know, 30 minutes late for where I was supposed to be.
Yeah, and speaking of where you're supposed to be, we had an amazing time last night at the Diageo Backyard Party. What was that about, and how do you guys always throw an amazing party every year?
So the backyard party kind of evolved from the house party last year. The idea was to have a relaxed party. With Ketel One, we did vodka sodas, but we did craft vodka sodas. So we literally
because why not, right?
Yeah.
Why not? Actually, after a bunch of tales, at some point or another, you're like, I would really love just a vodka soda.
Mm-hmm.
But a Ketel One soda, we did a beautiful cucumber, grapefruit, and a rosemary syrup, and infused them into sodas, put them in siphons, charged them up. And people loved it. They went nuts for it.
Dude, yeah, I'm not saying this because you're sitting next to me, but
in solo cups.
Yeah, the Ketel Rosemary cocktail last night was my favorite one of the whole night at that event. I was like, I went back for thirds. And not only that, Ricky.
We had a little power couple behind the bar.
And a power couple bar back as well.
Oh yes, I was a star back. I'm a bar back to the stars.
And not only that, but you controlled a mean game of Twister. There's outtakes to that.
When girls play Twister in dresses and high heels, nothing is better.
I was taking pictures and felt naughty doing it. Jaren, what did you think of the party last night? What were you doing? Were you playing, drinking?
I can't answer any more questions.
Okay.
It's a beautiful event.
HR called when I said that.
Yeah. It was a beautiful event. They did a really good job. And again, she was back there like a little elf the whole time.
Yeah.
The cocktails was a cool thing.
Dude, it was great, and seeing as much fun as everyone had. You had something going different every time. From when we walked in, the swag table at Bullet, let me tell you, some of our members love that. You guys, it was ridiculous what you were giving away. We thought that was amazing. To the bull, that you guys had a bull going on there for bull riding.
Crown Royal literally had a barn and a mechanical bull. Yeah.
Awesome.
And then we were doing some frozen Bailey's coffees.
You had some snow cones going on too, I think, with
Zacapa.
Yeah. You guys were doing some great. Speaking of Zacapa, you guys did an amazing dinner with the Spirited Dinner.
We actually
Thursday.
we did the dinner with Ricky Gomez at Computer
You're
Lampen.
just working him like a dog. Listen, you won. We're putting you to work.
Apparently, you know, the first world class, you know, winner for the United States, he kind of has to like get out there and do a good job. No, he did an amazing job with the cocktails. The dinner was insane with the cava. Really, really well done.
Now, speaking of world class, what is world class, and how can someone find out more information about it?
Worldclass.com.
Done.
No, Diageo World Class is by far the most intense cocktail competition. It's about education. It's about really pushing the edges of bartending. It's not just about making one cocktail. It's about making lots of cocktails. It's about being hospitable and having a character behind the bar and having stories to tell and bringing bartending to life, bringing the craft to life.
I agree with that 100%. And kind of touching on that, from helping bartenders out, Jaren, how did you get your role at Nolet? And it started off as you behind the bar to what you're doing now.
It did. I was working at a hotel restaurant, and Mr. Carl Nolet walked in one day.
You know, walking, Carl Nolet.
Walked in off the
Did you know
golf
who he
course.
was, first of all?
I had no clue.
Even better.
Good-looking blonde man asked me for a cocktail with
Big blue eyes.
Ketel Citron. This was before Ketel Oranje or Nolet's launched. I must have done a good job because he came back. And a couple 6 months later, I started consulting for the family, and it's been a privilege ever since.
Awesome. It's funny that same resonating message every time you guys put an event together with Nolet's is that sense of family.
Yeah.
And how once you're in the family, they speak really highly of you, by the way. You're not the, whatever, but still, it's great to see that they care that much and they really treat their business like a family. It resonates.
It's
Now,
magic.
speaking of that, resonating and improving and stepping out in the bar, what's going on with the distillery?
So, in 2016, we're celebrating 325 years. Father to son for 10 generations, soon to be 11 generations.
11, yes.
11 officially. I say we haven't passed the torch yet, so I still say 10.
Yep.
But the idea is we're going to have a huge blowout party at the distillery. The distillery doors are open to everybody. If you're in Amsterdam, in the area,
And why wouldn't you want to be?
Please come join us.
it's about an
please.
hour.
Yeah.
Come to the Nolet Distillery. We'll set you up with a tour and come see what the family's really doing. I mean, the idea that we have copper pots that have been in the distillery for over 150 years, but a distillery that's 325 years old, tons of history, character, lots of experience. So yeah, it's
You're
going to be
going to be
really
sold
fun.
in Amsterdam and free booze.
We're going to be having big parties.
Speaking
Birthday
of
parties.
big parties and booze, listen, you guys have been kicking ass this whole time you're here. We couldn't find a bottle of Ketel One anywhere. We went to the liquor store and we couldn't find a bottle of Ketel One, but somehow Dianna Greene made it happen. What did you bring with us?
Oh,
Hello.
I had to go to Unique liquor / grocery store, and the only bottle of Ketel they had was A375.
Bam! You know what? We are going to put this to good use. We got to go to break, but do you mind when we come back making a cocktail with this beautiful bottle?
We can do that. Actually, I might have somebody very world classy to do that for
Oh,
us.
ooh, I kind of like where you're going with that. We'll be back right after this.